Me, Janet Illuminati, here with another JK the Glitch, and this one is going to be about the Women's March. We had an Operation Jane going on as soon as women's rights started being taken away, reproductive rights. Anyway, um, this Saturday, the Women's March is going to go out for International Women's Day. They're going to go out. It's going to be everywhere for International Women's Day. I'm providing a link in the description where you can find your Women's March that's in your area. And maybe you want to go out and show support in solidarity. I'm thinking about going out this Saturday. I just contacted them and waiting for a response because I'm going to go out there and I'm trying to find more people in Fort Lauderdale area. So any women out there in Fort Lauderdale, men, it doesn't matter. Come out this Saturday at the Federal Building on Broward Boulevard, where we always have our protests. 99% of our protests are always there. What we haven't done is try to shut it down, but everybody's too much of a coward to do that. We did that during the Million Mass March in Hollywood, Florida in 2014. We shut down Hollywood Boulevard, and yeah, everybody was lying down, and we just shut it down. The numbers, the thing about shutting it down is that you have to have the numbers. That way, there's no amount of paddy wagons that can come out and arrest everybody. So what they did was they diverted traffic. So, and nobody got arrested. So this is what I'm talking about. A lot of these other organizations, we try to, in solidarity, join them. And for the most part, they see the mask and they start getting scared, or they start thinking that it's QAnon, or that we're going to hack their checking account with the little $20 they have left, or whatever it is. People need to stop being afraid of the mask and be more afraid of those people in the suits that are running your world right now. So, like I said, hopefully I'm going to round up a few women or a few friends here in Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to head down to the Federal Building this Saturday in solidarity, March 8th, in solidarity with the Women's March. And it's a pretty deep movement. It's pretty cool. They had a lot. The last time I went out with them was in 2023. Uh, in 2023, we went out. When was it? 2023 was the last time I went out and protested with the Women's March, and there was a lot of people out there. A lot of LGBT, Unite with Women. Anybody that's for women. I mean, we. This is crazy. This attack on women, and I'm just reading here on their site. Very interesting stuff. One of the things that really caught my eye is that they want us to try to end white supremacy. So, and it says here, right on the site, I provided the link there so you can also check it out. To build a multiracial feminist future rooted in values of justice, we must reduce the death grip that white supremacy has on hundreds of millions of people, including many white women. We also know that white supremacist ideology is fueled by patriarchy and misogyny whenever its agendas, whether it's agendas of reproductive control or open celebration of extreme violence against women. Women's March are taking this work on directly in their communities, guided by women of color, leadership, and supported through training, resources, and political education. You need a political education. If you're going to fight the system, baby, you need to know what you're doing. I know how to run all kind of protests, and no one ever gets arrested unless one time I handed my megaphone over to Black Lives Matter. We were having during Sandra Bland, and someone did get arrested, but that wasn't. I didn't have the bullhorn. I wasn't directing the people. I gave it to somebody else that I thought might have been able to handle it, but they didn't, and someone got arrested. But the thing about protesting, if you're going to go protest and you're out in these streets and you don't want to get arrested, keep moving. Keep your feet moving. Do not stand still. Do not block any walkways. Don't get into the street unless you're going to shut it down with like that. You're going to need at least 100 people to shut something down. You need 100 people to lie down on the street, and you need another crowd of at least 200 or 300. So they make it impossible for them to arrest anybody. You have to have the numbers. That's just a little advice out there from someone that's been doing this for a very long time. Only time they'll arrest you is if you're blocking traffic, or they believe that you're doing something that they're gonna say might cause harm to somebody or something. But just like I said, keep on moving. When you're out at these protests, do not stop, do not stand in the streets, do not block any pathways or whatever. And that way they have no business. What I usually do, I walk right up to the police when they start coming around, and I said, I'm just exercising my right to free speech and to address my grievances. So, they usually leave you alone after that. Like, oh boy, that's why it's very important to educate yourself on political things, because we have the right to protest, and I'm just waiting for Trump to start saying we can't protest. That's when I'm really going to go out. If I have to go out every day, I will go and protest to test his dictator. Right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to test this fucking dictator, these white supremacists, these Nazis. I'm ready to clock a Nazi. I'm all Wonder Woman out here. I'm ready to clock any first Nazi that gets in my face. So we have to make them feel uncomfortable. I know there's a lot of good people out there, and they don't want to rock the boat or anything, but it's going to take the good people that have to do something about this. Otherwise, they're just going to walk all over us. So anyway, like I said, this is about the Women's March that's taking place on this Saturday, March 8th, an International Women's Day. We're all going to hit the streets now. And like I said, I'm waiting for 5051 movement also to make this presence down here in Broward County. I haven't seen anything, and I'm trying to get in contact with them so I can start something. I'm not afraid to go out in the streets. I'm looking forward to this. I was built for this shit. But anyway, going out this Saturday, women of the world, women of the United States, it's time to put your foot down. Stop being afraid. Go out there in solidarity. Find out where your closest protest is and go out there in solidarity. And like I said, if there's a lot of people, keep moving. Don't block the streets. Don't go into the street. Don't block the sidewalk, okay, when you protest. That's all the cops are looking for. That's all they would be looking for if you're blocking the streets or if you're blocking the sidewalk. Keep moving, okay? Just keep on moving. And we're going out this Saturday. We're going out Saturday. All women, and especially in the United States, we need to do this. Like I said, they want to end white supremacy. This is what we got to do. We got to start showing these white supremacists and these misogynists and fascists that have taken over our country that we're not going to take this sitting down. It is not 1920. It's not 1940. This isn't Handmaid's Tale. And Putin better get off his high horse, because women aren't going to back down. And this is just, like I said, everything that they're doing right now is a catalyst for mass awakening. It's a catalyst for unity. It's a catalyst for everybody saying, oh shit, they're after us. We need to unite. That's all it's going to do. All this fascism and all this hubris from Trump and all this stuff that he's doing against Ukraine now after we were trying to help them, when Russia came and attacked them first. And it's like I've been telling everybody, we have been taken over by a Russian asset puppet. And we're letting another billionaire that's into apartheid from South Africa, immigrant, fuck with our Social Security and hire little kids that to get into our Social Security information. But we got hackers too. Anonymous got hackers too. And who knows who's been hacking the Dodge site, and they made a mockery out of Dodge, your little website there, please. Anyway, like I said, this Saturday, women, go out there. It's time to stand up in solidarity. It's time to fight back. On the Women's March this Saturday, I'll be out there. I'm trying to get more friends with me to come with me. But let's go. Let's do this. It's time to fight back. All right? Peace, everybody.